Jimmy Carpenter at breakfast. BBC Radio Leicester.
Now, last week we launched our latest Make a Difference campaign. This is to make a difference to our area across Leicester, Leicestershire and Rutland. Now, according to a recent Ofcom report, nearly 1 in 10 UK households with a child doesn't have access to a laptop, desktop computer or tablet. Now, this is what's known as the digital divide. So we've teamed up with education charities to get laptops out to schools so that online lessons can continue. But in order to do this, of course, we need your help. Jean in Leicester called us to say that she's actually donated herself.
Giving it to kids whose parents can't afford to buy them one is absolutely brilliant idea. So, I got on the website as soon as you gave it to me, and I think it was, about 8:45 in the morning. And then, as I said, it was late afternoon, about 4:30, something like that. Somebody came and knocked on the door and picked them up.
Lindsay Parslow is the Chief Exec of Business to Schools, and they are one of the charities that are involved with this Make a Difference campaign.
Oh, my goodness, it's been absolutely amazing. So the public have been fantastic, but we've had loads of interest of businesses as well. So Gumtree have posted out to all of their customers and their members and said, if you don't need to sell your device, would you donate it to a school? So that's been fantastic. And it looks as if eBay are going to do something similar this week. So that's going to mean lots more devices, lots more awareness. But we've been posting on our Twitter lots of people that have been donating them. And I know we've been tagging in radio stations. But we do really well in Leicester. It's a fantastic area of really generous and community-spirited people.
Louisa Morris is the head teacher of St Mary's C of E School in Melton. Good morning, Louisa.
Good morning.
Good morning. Lovely to talk to you. Now, of course, we've been running this campaign just a few days. Has the campaign worked so far, Louisa?
It's been unbelievable. The community support has been amazing. We signed up at 7:30 on Friday morning, and by about 2:00 we've got 5 laptops already, and we've got 3 more being delivered today. That's 8 families that wouldn't have been able to access remote learning in the way we'd like them to without those laptops. It's been absolutely amazing.
That's so nice to hear, and so effective so quickly, which is kind of what you want in these times, isn't it? So do the families who are without that are going to now receive, are they aware of who they are yet?
They're not, no. So what will happen now is our technicians will wipe them. They'll install the software on that's necessary for remote learning on our platform, and then they'll be with families as soon as possible. But that could only have happened with those very, very generous donations of people that just seem to have devices at home that they weren't using anymore.
And so 8 families helped. Is there many more, Louisa, that you have concerns with that you could do with some more support?
Yeah, I mean, we do need more support. Families need more support. The very disadvantaged families who had no technology have now been supported. But there are always families, for example, that might be using technology that isn't as good as it should be and is preventing full access. So they'd be the people that we would be looking at supporting now.
Now, last week, the Education Secretary said that those pupils affected by the digital divide could go into school. That's alongside key worker pupils and vulnerable children. Have you seen much uptake of that, Louisa?
We do have some children in school that are vulnerable and key workers. Just because you're not vulnerable or not a key worker doesn't necessarily mean that you've got access to technology. But we could not possibly have all our children that are affected by this in school. The schools are being closed for a reason, and that is to try and stop the spread of COVID-19. So, you can't have every child in school that needs to be in. We have to get up and running effectively.
Are you having to turn any children away, Louisa?
We haven't had to. We've been, every parent was asked. We haven't had to turn parents away up until now. As remote learning progresses and parents may find that more and more difficult to meet the demands of online learning with their children at home, we may be asked for places, and we don't think that we're going to be able to expand that provision safely.
And how are you coping generally? How are you and your staff coping since the sort of change around of the fact that schools are now shut unless, of course, you're a pupil of a key worker or vulnerable children?
School staff are brilliantly versatile. We are used to dealing with very, very tricky situations. We would have preferred more notice. We would have preferred not to have been told when we were at 8 o'clock last Monday that this was going to happen. But we deal with it. We're also part of a multi-academy trust, Rise Multi-Academy Trust, which give us lots of support. So we're not doing this as a school. We're doing this as a family of schools.
Thank you very much for joining us this morning. Louisa Morris, head teacher of St Mary's C of E School in Melton. And if you want to get involved and help, you have some bit of equipment you haven't used for ages, a laptop, a tablet, maybe you work in a business, you have some old PCs that you haven't used for some time that could be used, then all you need to do is go to bbc.co.uk/make a difference, and there you click through. There are various charities that are a part of this up and down the country, but Business to School, business with the number 2 school, is the one, if you click on, will focus on our area, and there you'll be able to see schools locally and maybe ones who are near where you live who would really appreciate receiving your laptops that you no longer need. And then from there, the charities will take hold of it and sort it all out and give it to the people who need it. If you're a school, you can also sign up as well. That's really important. So if you go to the Business to Schools website via our Make a Difference page, all the info there, bbc.co.uk/make a difference. 18 minutes past 8 the time now.
If you'd like more information regarding the BBC Give a Laptop campaign, please visit www.business2schools.com or www.bbc.co.uk/makeadifference. Thank you.